Hello guys, welcome to Vama Love. Thank you for watching this video. Please click like or subscribe to our channel. Today we want to talk about things that happen in a relationship, and one of the things is somebody approaching you. Maybe they don't know that you are married, or maybe they do not know that you are dating somebody and they are flirtatious with you. And so how do you respond to that person in such an instance? Babe, what do you think?
I think that we need people that can be bold and confident about the status that they're in. I think that if you know that somebody's been flirtatious with you and you don't call it off, or you don't put boundaries there and then, I think you're kind of like giving a green light for the person to continue. And I think that has led to a lot of problems in relationships, because what you didn't put a stop to, even if maybe you didn't really think you would really date them, but just the fact that you didn't draw the line immediately kind of makes if your partner finds out, maybe question like, are you really, in this relationship? Like, are you there 100%? Because if you draw boundaries, you're stopping this flirtatious thing. But if you don't, we begin to question on where you stand as well as a person, because why aren't you stopping them? Why aren't you like outrightly just saying, no, I'm married, I'm sorry, or I'm in a relationship, a very serious one, we can't do this, or please don't text me such things. Why aren't we bored about calling those things out?
Yeah, true. And we know obviously that you will encounter those situations.
Definitely.
I mean, you're handsome, you're beautiful, so somebody's gonna be like, oh, look at that damsel. So I'm gonna go after her. And those things will happen. And we're not saying that you are not going to have any friendship, right? People will come and be friends with you, but there are those people who are flirtatious that you know yourself that this guy likes me.
Yeah.
I think this girl is into me. So those are the people that we're talking about. Don't try to give in, to those particular moments. You're supposed to hold back, like she's saying. Be bold enough to say, no, sorry, I'm in a relationship. Thank you for everything that you've said about me, but yeah, I'm seeing somebody, especially if they're even outrightly saying that they want to date you or they want to go out with you. Yeah, don't give them opportunities to have the first date, just one date or what, that's it. I just want you to have one date with me. No, guys. It is from that one date that you will begin to also catch feelings, So we're saying don't do that.
Yeah. And one thing I also just wanted to put out there is, I believe that the enemy is looking for any loophole, especially when it comes to relationships. Like, if he sees that your relationship is going somewhere, which he doesn't want any relationship to go anywhere, he will look for any opportunity to make sure that he gets in between that.
Yeah.
And some of these things are what he uses, just what looks like, it was not even, that serious. He just offered to buy me some food. It was just a drink. It was just a date. It was just ice cream. But out of this, we've seen relationships get wrecked out of just this one date with a different person, this one ice cream outing, this walk. So why don't you just boldly put it out there? It just reminds me, we were talking about the scripture of David, Joseph in Pharaoh's house, right? You know how we talk about how Pharaoh's wife liked Joseph, and then at the end of the day he ran with her coat and went out. And I was just thinking about that, like, she remained with his coat. How did it get to a point where his coat was out of his hands? The problem is just not the fact that she pursued him and was trying to force him. It's also how much access are you giving to other people who are not supposed to be there, you know.
Yeah.
In the beginning, Joseph should have cut it out. In the beginning, he should have just even told Pharaoh, like, maybe I'm uncomfortable or something, like he would have drawn the line there immediately, but it had to cost him being chased out of that house because he did not draw the line. So I just thought about that for a bit, and I felt like maybe that could be something that we could refer to, how when you don't draw the line immediately, it could get to an extreme position. It could get you in a bigger problem. You could lose the person, you could lose something very valuable to you. So that's what we wanted to emphasize today.
And we know, obviously, there are those people like, you know, you need insurance, maybe your partner might turn out to be bad or whatnot. I think when you begin to have that mentality, you stop giving out your all in a relationship because you know there's somebody who might take over if this person didn't go through. So please don't draw the line. Draw the line, have a boundary, and once that person comes through, just say, no, sorry, I cannot, but thank you.
So thank you for joining us today. Have a lovely week and happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Bye-bye.
Bye.